So we're back onto the NEPIC golf day, and we're on the first tee at the Priestman, and the first player is just about to go. Nice looking starting position, aiming down the centre of the fairway. Let's see what's going on here. Club goes a little inside. Nice position at the top, and you can probably see now quite a shift in direction. So it's gone from looking inside to outside. You can see the path the club's attacking the ball in. If I say from the outside there, that's going to hurt you a lot, and really cuts across the ball, cuts across the body. So you look where the club head is there at that point, and look where it is at the corresponding point on the downswing. So it's this differential, the difference between these 2 points. We need to get them much closer together. So the way I would treat this is I would start working on backswing first, trying to get the club working a little bit more vertically rather than rounding behind. It's because the club gets so flat, so far behind you, it starts moving back out over the top. So swing plane issue, and that's how I would start things. So I hope you can get a chance to do some work on that. Second player. Just looking at the alignment first of all, toe stance line left of centre, shoulder line significantly to the left for me. Let's get that back. So that's the top of the backswing there. It's obviously it's incomplete. Maybe something you've done deliberately, but certainly would like to see much more of a fuller turn to try and get that club and hand and arms a little bit more to the target at the top of the backswing. Again, here is a very common theme this week. We're seeing a lot of players get the club head attacking the ball from above, outside, out in front of you, over the top as it's sometimes called. So again, this is going to hurt. I mean, you're doing the right thing to aim left a little bit, but if you want to work this out of your system, we've got to square yourself up a lot better. And for me, I would certainly make sure you started to put in a fuller turn. What this does is gives you more time and space to improve the positioning and the delivery positioning of the club on the way down. So I'd say that's quite important to do some work on that backswing to help you improve the attack angle. Again, look at these alignments. You know, lower bodies into the trees on the right, upper bodies in the trees on the left. Difficult for me to tell from this angle. The ball position does look possibly a little bit too far forward, but let's see what happens here. So club being rotated round and behind you, and then from that sort of flat position at the top there, we see again the typical movement here, the club coming back over the top. So it's now outside the ball, cutting across the body. You know, you see how the feet are spinning out there as well. You know, there's some good moves in here, but to hit more solid shots, you've got to start getting a more neutral path developed. And the first port of call for you, sir, is definitely that address position. Trying to get the shoulder and lower body alignment much more lined up, and that will give you a great start in your, hopefully in your quest to try and straighten this out. Final player of the group. again, getting a similar look here, aren't we? Toes off there, shoulders off to the left again. So already would not surprise me if we get a little bit over the top, but no, you have surprised me. Delivery here is much better. Nice position at the top. Good. Left heel, there's a little bit of an issue there. Left heel is definitely off the ground there. Right heel could do with being more airborne, I guess. So you just look like you're in a little bit of a pickle there, just not quite getting the weight transfer. You know, that said, there's a lot of good movement with that upper body, hands and arms, hips. Just a little bit dead in the lower body there. I think that would make a big difference, and I'd say definitely where you want to start and put some attention on trying to improve your footwork, so you can get a little bit slightly better weight transfer to the left hand side there. But very good.